All of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. Let's fix this first. All right. Great rise out of my beautiful king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Tarot with Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, salutations, shout out to you. Let's get directly into this thing. Now, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, if not, I try to be the best person that I can for you. There's other beautiful readers out there that can help assist you on your journey. So, that basically being said, the title of this one is the more you stop giving into a situation, the better the outcome would be. Again, the more you give into stop giving into a situation, the better the outcome would be. Virgo, let's get directly into this thing. Now, what we're going to work on, let's do prayer meditation. Spirit guides in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe, never to the sender, okay? Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. Let's get directly into this thing. You know how I like to do it. We're going to work on determination today. Determination is going to help you in your spiritual discipline, transformation, and your willpower. Now, it does help you with optimized digestion and assimilation of nutrients. It supports the kidneys and adrenal glands, cultivates determination and commitment of releasing the self-limiting beliefs. Now, with each hand, curl the fingers inward, bearing the pads of the fingers towards the palms. Thumbs on the outside, bring the heels of the hands together, join the second joints of the fingers, extend the two thumbs and bring them together as well. Hold hands tightly against your abdomen, relax the shoulders down and lengthen your spine. What we're going to focus on is my sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. Let's breathe in. Positive energy, positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. We letting it go. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. One last time. Breathe in. My sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Hold it. And release out. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Again, my sense of positive determination arises from within. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. I'm not going to be with y'all too long today. Y'all know how it goes. But Virgo, let's go ahead and get in a little intuitive part of your of the collective spread. Now, if you are a cross watcher, take the Virgo out and put your placement in. And I'm sorry for Virgo is doing this to you. They just a low vibrational Virgo. Now, I ain't trying to knock our sign, but we do have some low vibrational people, okay? Now, so that basically being said, Virgo, cross watcher, I feel like right now you may have been stopped giving into a situation, maybe coming into something, dealing with something that you are compassionate about. Now, this can be the love that you give somebody, this can be the love that you give for a job, or the love that you was giving to yourself that you had to start pour more into you. Now, not only that, I am sensing that you may be mentally trapped or mentally stuck about some type of direction that you want to go in, Virgo. So I feel like you going with the teeter-totter energy. It's like one minute you be like, man, I want to leave this situation, man, I'm tired of this, that, and the other. Next thing you know, you like, well, I'm fine and I'm cool, and next minute it's like it's a back and forth motion, Virgo. But I feel like right now Spirit want me to give you a message, and when I pull the cards, this message is going to be very, very significant for you. Now, we're going to talk about the present, we're going to talk about some of the challenges, and we're going to talk about the outcome, what may be the best solution for you to do to maintain your energy in a high vibration, okay? So with that basically being said, Spirit guides in the universe, what do we have for Virgo? Cross watcher. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. Virgo, we got the Fool card basically being in with the Six of Cups upright. So it is letting me know it may be something that you are fearful being in harmony with. This can be you being in a transition of the place that you are trying to go. This can also be you going through reoccurring past traumatic issues that you are finally understanding how to overcome, but you may be in fear of the emotional aspect. We'll get a little bit more into that as well. So with the Fool card basically being in reverse, it is clarified by the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, with the Queen of Pentacles up right. So it is showing me that even though you may be fear going into the unknown with someone, or maybe going into the unknown into a situation, it's because it keep bringing you back into some type of trigger that keeps hindering you or putting you in a situation that has you ready to lose control emotionally. That's the best way to say it. Now, I feel like right now you are trying to find some type of solutions as well, or some type of changes that you are making while being in this unknown. It's something that is very uncomfortable that you may be feeling, and you are tired of being frustrated into going in the situation over and over and over again. Now, this can be you a friend. It's like a friend want to borrow some money from you. Let's say like that. Hey man, can you that or the other, and you lend it to them, but you know every time they pay you back, they don't pay you the whole amount back. They give it in fractions. So you just like, okay, if you're gonna keep giving it in fractions, why should I keep giving that energy? And then it's like you keep doing it out of the benefit to help the friend, but now you are starting to realize more about making a positive outgrowth. So if you wondering why you may be in poverty, in financial poverty a little bit, it's because you had to stop giving out all of your helping energy or your finances to somebody who's not putting it back on the time frame. So the more you start to making these changes in your life with the material world, some of you may be ready to change a job. Some of you may have been understanding how to not to be so stubborn-headed when it comes to relationships. It's something that you gave up to look for a positive outcome. And when you start looking for that positive outcome, Virgo, I feel like right now, the more in transitional harmony that you be with your emotions and with yourself, the more people start to come around that you are starting to see that like to be deceitful, who like to be manipulative, someone who always think they trying to have things in the right manner. Let's say it like that. But Virgo, you are going back to your pentacles and you are going back to your spiritual self. Now, one thing I do like about you, Virgo, even though you go through a lot of hardships, even though you go through a lot of pain, you still keep yourself grounded and you still keep yourself to rise above any expectations. Now, the more patience that you have, the more prosperous you become. Now, the more you start to understand about your dark side and the side of you that you like, that genuine light side of you, you understand the more you start to balance this, you become an luminous light in your everyday life. And when you start walking like this in your everyday life, this is when people can no longer manipulate you. This is when people can no longer try to breadcrumb you. You're not going for the breadcrumb no more. You like, hey, that's an ending to that. So the main thing that you're doing now, right now, you're looking at the different options and looking at different viewpoints of how to get yourself through past traumatic issues as you overcome them. But it keeps triggering. Now you understanding what triggers it, how it triggers it, how you don't like to be in the unknown, how you don't like people to control you, but then again, you don't like to be in an uncontrollable situation. Let's get a little bit more. Spirit guides in the universe, what do we have for Virgo? So I feel like by you being in the unknown, Virgo, you may be scared of some type of balance that you may need to have within yourself. This may be the balance that you need to have on an emotional aspect, where you have to stop idolizing or stop being in an obsessive type of energy towards an individual, or maybe towards something that you very, very compassionate about. Now, one thing that I do love right here, and I want to show y'all this right here with the Six of Cups being clarified by the Strength card being upright, you are overcoming over your fears when it comes to people that keep on trying to put you in the same cycles over and over. You are learning the lessons. You are learning how to be that delicate flower, but then again, stand on your boundaries. Now, even more, and even though I do see you, Virgo, still trying to make this progress of change, right now you are understanding as well that you are hitting a new energy that you haven't mastered yet. Now, it can be a inspirational type of energy where you inspired to move forward, but you just don't know how to keep it in a peaceful way. So this is why I'm seeing right now, the more that you starting to understand this, the more you starting to understand you are going towards your wish fulfillment. But every time you get towards your wish fulfillment, here comes somebody always want to bring some type of challenges to disturb you or to derail you off of your purpose, all for a beneficial type of gain. You've been looking around different options. You've been very patient, but one thing I do want to say for you, Virgo, you got to stop letting people bait switch you into situations that's gonna have you in a bad outcome. Okay. Now, not only that, let me see. Let me take care of this right quick. Now, not only that, Virgo, let's get. I want to switch decks right quick. Now, after that, let's get a little bit more. Spirit guides in the universe. What else Virgo need to see? Virgo, right now, the Hermit card basically being in reverse clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So I am sensing right now, it may have been some type of loss about you being in this unknown that help you balance, to help you understand, overcome over your past traumatic issues. The strength that you need all lies within yourself. And the more you start going through this longevity, the more you start seeing your wish fulfillment, the more you start to see your abundance come in, the more you start to see like new doors is opening up for you, because you switch your mindset. You start looking at everything that you invested in, and yeah, it keep you frustrated when you dealing with certain individuals. It do have you in a certain aspect when things don't go your way, and when people not being patient with you, it frustrates you. It's like you've been patient with them, why they can't be patient with you? Because Virgo, they've been trying to take you off of your A game. They've been trying to take you out your spirituality, off your purpose, everything, because they are turning around trying to find ways to keep you in your challenges, and so they can waste time and be very unreliable. And I feel like majority of these people that's very unreliable is helping you manifest. Even during your challenges, it's helping you manifest to understand more about things that you need to go into life, way how you need to flow, and the way how you are starting to see how people are trying to delay you or keep you in some type of delayment when it comes to you reaching your goals in action. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to you, Sir J. Let me say your name right, Sir JG Swagmore. Salute to you, King. Now, with that basically being said, Virgo, I feel like you still got a lot of burdens that you may be trying to release, and this is why it may be may be taking a long period of time and this, that, and the other for things to come through. It's because you still gathering the resources, you still gathering the tools about a certain individual before you make that final move, before things can be balanced out. Now, I am seeing that in the cards that Virgo, you are really doing the work. And I love the way how you've been going through everything that you've been going through, but you still managed to be on top. Now, your ops and people that's around you, they don't like to see this, and this is challenging for them. It's so challenging to see you be in this youthful type of happy energy, because they know the happier you are, the farther the universe is going to bless you. And the farther the universe is going to bless you, the more they're going to have to end up doing the work. And if it's dealing with a relationship, to be in it with you, friendship, they're going to have to do the work to be that supporter for you, or it's just all or nothing. They see the potential you have. You starting to believe, you see everything that's going on with you as well, the potentials within you, but they don't like to see you smile, Virgo. People hate to see that smile you got, because that smile is so radiant, that smile is so beautiful. It gathers crowds, it gathers the multitudes. But Virgo, let's get back on task though. Even though you know these people around you just trying to keep you impatient and keep you away from these dreams, you gotta allow this cycle to end. Some of you are refusing, with the death card basically being in reverse, to let something in for something new to come in and be better for you. The reason why is you gotta allow the wheels to turn, baby. You gotta allow that to happen. And some of you know that you completed cycles with people. Some of you know that, but by you being this Queen of Pentacles, this beautiful energy, some people just don't want to let you go because the happiness that you carry within. They know if they can get in your good graces, you're going to give them abundance, you're going to give them everything. But however, Virgo, they trying to keep you out of the loop. They don't want to keep your mind sharp. They don't want you to see the real truth of what's going on. But the more you start to allow things to be going towards this wish fulfillment, and the more you start to let go, the happier you become. When I say the happier you become, the more balanced you become with your emotions, the more you don't let people project and try to bait switch you in the situations that's gonna make you do something that you regret down the road. No, Virgo, you just living a calm, cool, peaceful, loving, living life now. And they don't like it, Virgo. The reason why they so used to you giving them gratitude, they so used to you being that abundant person, that abundant friend, that abundant lover, the one that you so used to being the one, oh, I'm going out with this, but I'm gonna give Go playing. Hold on. I got you. 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 Can y'all hear me now? We good? I stopped for a minute. I know why I stopped at. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. Now, my bad. I think we stopped at the point where we was talking about how these individuals don't want to see your happiness. I'm gonna go back there. Let's rewind. Let's rewind a little bit, okay? Now, because I know it was getting good when somebody said no sound. I peeped it and I caught on. Okay, Virgo. These people around you, right? They know the more courage that you have to stand up for yourself, the more you start going towards your wish fulfillment. They mad because you're not giving them the blessings and giving them the help and giving them all of this and the other like they had before, because you had to understand the more they try to keep you out of your mind being sharp to see what's going on. And when I say see what's going on, Virgo, we talking about the fifth dimensional right here. We talking about the subconscious moves before the moves even happen. And since you start seeing them, you start focusing on releasing off responsibility, releasing off other people's burdens. You start focusing on yourself. And the more you start allow these cycles to become and allow these cycles to be, the more happier you became. Now, they are mad because every time you took a loss, you pull back. Now you start going towards your wish fulfillment. These people got to make the proper changes. Now, here we go. These people got to make the proper changes. And if they ain't making that proper change, the cycle is not over for them. They got to keep going through this continuous loop. The more they start going through this continuous loop over and over and over, Virgo, the more you starting to understand about standing in this shell. This card came out again yesterday. And what I love about it is because you got this thick protective spiritual shield over you, but the light that you carry help you reach that pinnacle every single time. Virgo, you got to stop giving into certain situations because you completed too many cycles dealing with people that you used to put on pedestal. You done deal with too many cycles by going through so many different aspects of trying to get people to understand you. Again, the more you start to understand them, the more they start feeling sad and sorrowful because they already know right now Virgo catching on to my plan. What should I do? Now, if you're dealing with a lover, somebody sad and in depression all by themselves because they've been trying to keep your mind off of the real A game that's going on. Now, some of these people in third party situations, no, some people may be actually absolutely alone, but you making them do the shadow work. Some people really don't want to see the real them. And that's just being honest. I went through it too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm an honest person. I went through it too. But the more sad, the more depressed and isolated and alone they may be feel because I feel like you don't switch the energy around, the more you start breadcrumbing them. You realize people weren't meeting the expectations. And that's what made it very challenging for you because you had to release this pain. Sometimes I feel like some of y'all had to release a long, good cry or a long, good, stressful energy release that you have done because you've been holding it in too long. People love to keep you in an emotional spiral going towards their happiness. But again, like I told you, if you stay balanced and you balancing out during the secrets and illusions by all the resources and tools that you've been getting to keep yourself together, you keep leveling up. And this one, people always want to keep being around you. Somebody want to marry you. Somebody want to be in a very, very committed relationship with you. But the main thing about it is they're not willing to make the change like you are making the changes, and you are just outgrowing this vibrational energy. And that's why I said the more you stop giving into a situation, the better the outcome will be. What does that mean? Let's break it down. Somebody want to do what they want to do, let them. You can't stop somebody. They didn't come out the world like that. You gotta let them be who they're gonna be. Cause when you let them be who they gotta be, then you'll get to see the real person that you are trying to be with. See what I'm saying? Friends, family, and all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta understand how to pick and choose your battles. And the more they try to put you in that situation, the more you let your attitude or let your empathy or let your emotions do the act of service, and it always hurts you in the long run. I'm not saying if you want to, okay, let me say it like this. If you want to help somebody, do it without looking for anything back in return. Okay, stop being a transactional person. Okay, that's called transactional relationships. You do something for me, I do something for you. You do something for me, I do something for you. If you are not going to do it, and I know it get frustrating, I ain't talking about we do it out of love, but Virgo, I'm just saying, like, If you going active service 1 through 5 and this person ain't giving you 1 or 2, then you apply to this. Okay. So let's keep going. Spirit guys in the universe. What else do we have for the beautiful Virgo? Summer rising north node of Venus. I'm gonna switch this around. I want to use my other. I don't use this one too much, but I'm gonna use this one. Oh my gosh. Spirit guys in the universe. What do we have for Virgos? Virgo, I feel like right now you are starting to be more comfortable with the person that you are. I can't show this card. I'll show you another. Now, the thing about it is, I feel like the more you've been mentally, it's like things are starting to open up where you are starting to see the veil of things, like people around you, people who's trying to move fast, or people who like to be nocturnal and things like this. You are making proper changes to your everyday life to get that gratitude that you need and deserve. And the reason why is because right now, what I'm sensing for you, I am sensing that empathically, you are starting to be on a new journey. You are changing yourself all the way around. You are starting to not only ground, but you are starting to be more empathic. You are starting to feel different vibrations than once you have once before. You are starting to have that nurturing, caring look when it comes to your emotions. But the main part about what's going on is that you got to stop feeding in to temptation, the people around you. You got to keep your mind strong. You got to keep everything structured the way that it needs to be. Because right now you are still going through a transition where you are shedding old skin into a new light. And Virgo, people don't like that. People want to put you in third party situations. People want to keep you down. People want to keep you in poverty. People want to keep you in depression. People want to keep you in anxiety. People want to keep putting you in stress. People want to keep using you the way that they can use you so they can benefit off of them without you getting anything in return. And Virgo, since you have pulled this energy back and hit this hermit mode, you are starting to open up the light within yourself, the light that you see within others. But also, if they're not trying to sit up and make that light for themselves, you not turn around helping them lighten it anyway. So, with that basically being said, let's go and close this right here. I just want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. If you want a personal reading, get at me, text me. We can make that happen. Till the next time. Ashe, amen, baby. Namaste. Salah. Yup.